I'm live Wednesday. Means it's Pokemon stream, and it occurred to me apparently I've had no resubs in almost 2 weeks. That makes sense. There's not a ton of subscriptions that go through in the first half of the month for whatever reason. My channel, most of them are in the back half of the month. Still just unusual observation. Anyway, what did Twitch add? Evil? Also, hi. Yeah, I don't know what you're referring to. Because they've done a couple new things as of late, and I know the one thing, yes, I have complete control over. Use bits to cause chat things. Oh, the combos? Because the power-ups have been there for quite a while. And I think I can turn them off if I really want. I can certainly make the prices of them ridiculous, like I have. Yeah, don't load the stream. Where is it? Monetization? Yeah, probably. Oh, speaking of which. I said speaking of which. Stream Elements. There was a resub. There was a resub, you gonna... No? Took long enough. Yeah, thank you for your resub, Jason. It eventually came through. Yeah. I don't know why that took so long, but thank you. Thank you, Jason. Get it. Let's see, power-ups. Yeah, I can't disable them, but I sure can set the value to 10,000 bits. That much I have control over. But yeah, if you're talking about those combos, Evil, I don't know if I have control over that. I didn't even know that my channel had them, honestly. I thought that they were testing them mostly on partners who actually have, you know, people that contribute to the channel. He says after somebody just resubscribed. I meant more than is typical around here. Anyway, shall we get on to the Pokemon stuff? Feel like they were point redemptions before? I don't know. Like I said, Evil, the power-ups, the bits through the points menu, they've been there for quite a while now. Right, you're not going to switch scenes unless I actually am in the right scene collection on my stream deck. There we go. Yeah, I went to hit the scene switch and it didn't. It just didn't. The other stuff works because it just does, but yeah. Route 104, I guess. I'm gonna guess I haven't done the fishing here, and I haven't done the surfing either, so let's get the fishing out of the way because it's obnoxious. Well, that's a Fanpy, which I already have. I was here on 104 the end of last week. So, I don't know. I think I got what I came here for. Yes, that is a Gigantified emote. Nice that I can actually see those now. Thank you for the bits, Geeson. To put a giant hamburger in chat. Yeah, they're probably just being stupid. You also got the roll pop-up. There is another Pokemon here, believe it or not. Specifically through fishing. There we go. Later on, I've already got. I've got most of the Pokemon, mind you. Now I'm just surfing to get on the water. Yeah, you can see I've got most stuff. But not everything. Already got Raichu, though. I had Raichu for quite a while, I do. Oh, yeah, you definitely had something reset on you then. Oh, for fuck's sake. And Geeson didn't notified emo. Yeah, I'm still not a fan of those power-ups, honestly, because they're basically one-time. Like, again, I appreciate your contribution, Geeson, and whatnot. But the entire concept behind them is just use bits to get this one-time thing that will disappear basically the instant you reload the chat, or if somebody else joins later on. It's not saved properly, last I knew. And then obviously once the chat is gone, it's just gone. Which is why I have the one thing set to 10,000 bits, because, hey, if you want to give me $100, then please, by all means, do it. But your on-screen celebration is only showed to anybody that has the stream open. Yeah, I can understand that, Evil. Like I said, I don't hate the idea completely, it's just the implementation of it I'm not on board with. People are having to spend potentially real money, but at the very least, a virtual currency that is typically earned through real money in order to get one-time benefits. You know, when you subscribe, you're not only supporting the streamer, but you get ad-free viewing, if the streamer has it enabled, and emotes to use anywhere on Twitch. People use bits for sound effect. Yeah, that is true. And I've considered doing that in the past, but... eh. Okay, that's something different at least. I personally, obviously, don't have sound effects set up. Also, 5 encounters on the water, 6 in the grass and caves. I think 5 for Rock Smash, and 2 for fishing. I want to avoid Rock Smash encounters as much as possible because... oh, please. Yeah, I just don't like it, honestly. Don't really like those things. I have the Gigantify emote and highlight message set relatively low. I mean, combined, if you did one each, I think they're below 100 bits. But, like, previously, I didn't even get to see them. Apparently now I can at the very least see Gigantify and emote through the Twitch activity feed that I have set up in OBS. So that's nice. Well, now, that's always been there. Now I'm actually seeing it in chat as well. My chat client's updated to support that. The other one, I don't know if it supports. And then on-screen celebration, yeah, that just... nope. That just... nope. Kinda like the encounters here, they're just... nope. Yeah, bag, mock bike. That I can't even use for that long because I have to go surfing. Whoops. We're going to Meteor Falls because I remember that there are Pokemon in Meteor Falls. Maybe he'll have something useful. Like a Yanma or a Jirachi. You know, if you were the pre-evolution, that'd be great. But you're not. So, get out of my way. Damn it, Max! Max, wasting my time as always. Nice, Geeson. Yeah, I've got my AC enabled right now as well. They're there, don't worry about them. Yeah, we do this. There's 6 rooms here, which should mean 6 different spawn sets. And, thus, a lot of Pokemon. Maybe I should not face the water. Hey, I needed you, and I didn't have direct info on you either. That actually saves me a bit of time. Later. Oh yeah, absolutely, Geeson. We don't have central air in this house, so, like, I understand the pain, because anytime I leave my room... Ugh. Especially in the hottest part of summer, just... It's bad. But then coming back to my room is just so wonderful. And I'm not even leaving the house, that's the worst part. But again, no central air. Maximum of 3 rooms in this house are ever air-conditioned. Mine is the only one that's regularly air-conditioned, because I spend most of my day here. Oh yeah, I should probably mark the fact that I caught the dugong. Yes, that is what I wanted to do. I love it when that happens. Just ever so slightly drag the mouse as I'm trying to click. It's a double click, specifically, because it was a yellow. It highlights. Don't worry, it's just another Smeargle. You're not missing anything. Anyway, we're up to 365. Only 21 to go. Of course, it'd be nice if I could find these final 2 slots at some point. Heck yes. Cool, but I don't need that. Alright, one more encounter on land, then I can focus on the water. And the Pokemon I especially want to see right now are Yanma and Jirachi, but also Kabutops, Ekans, Vileplume, Venomoth, Mankey, Croconaw. Yeah, I actually remembered it this time. And, Sunflora. Sunkern came to mind first, which I also need, but Sunflora I don't have, or any of the other Pokemon I named just before that aren't Yanma and Jirachi, I don't have direct information on, so saving me time with just showing me them now would be better. Especially for, like, Ekans and Mankey. Ekans and Mankey specifically, and then Yanma and Jirachi. Those 4 I really want to just see appear in the wild. 2 of them, I just don't know where they are at all. The other 2 I have to breed for, which is a pain in the ass. Is it, Kiosk? Yeah, my sub count is currently lower than it was. By 1. And you are appearing as subbed on my end, like in my chat, you have the badge. Oh. I mean, for all I know, it wasn't your sub that dropped off, maybe it was someone else's, but you're saying that. Twitch does like to Twitch, after all. I don't know what it's gonna do next. Where is this damn 6th slot? Hey, please, this is why it takes so long to do this sort of stuff. It's 2 weeks off? Alright, then that's just your end fucking up then. Someone else's sub dropped off. Which is fine. You can't gift him a sub, so you tried. Okay, Geeson. I mean, Kiosk usually has himself covered, Prime, but fair enough. Like I said, you're showing subbed on my end. But if Evil's client was telling him the chat rules and shit when he loaded in, like, sounds like Twitch is just having issues remembering who you are and what you're supposed to be seeing. Yeah. Yeah, Smeargle, Hariyama, Titar, Jugong, and Latios. They sure are encounters here, aren't they? Yeah, fair enough, Geeson. Ah! I need that. One of the things that I came here for. And I got the UI to glitch. And a fishing. I hate fishing. Fortunately, it's only 2 encounters, but I still hate it. I don't hate Dunsparce, though, but I don't want to see you right now. Sorry, Dunsparce. Really quick turnaround on getting both encounters. You'll love to see it. Why not? Oak's Challenge still alive? What, the PLA POC? That I started last February? Like, February of last year? Yeah, it's still going, technically. I do intend on completing that someday. What's this, a water type in the water? That makes too much sense. Yeah, I don't work on the PLA POC much, is the only issue, because it's just so much effort. I wanted to have it done before Legends ZA releases this year, but that ain't gonna happen, not with the other hit that I've committed myself to. Overcommitting and under-delivering. It's something that I'm very good with, and I'm also great at butchering the pronunciation as well. 2030 it'll finish? Hey now. I could very easily be ahead of schedule with those rules. I mean, Kiosk, I could complete it in the next month, if I really wanted to. The problem is I don't want to, and I've got more important things and better things to do with my time than... Hello? Than just work on that endlessly. It's not impossible to complete within like 300 hours, and I'm a little over 100 right now, so it's doable. It's just very, very tedious. Sanity? Yeah, well, honestly, what I should consider doing, what I should have done in the first place, is not allowed it to be the hardest form of Professor Oak Challenge possible. That game. Hey look, something different! Finally! Still not something I need, though. Yeah, there's 3 different main levels of difficulty for a Professor Oak Challenge in Legends Arceus, or Arceus if you prefer. Catch all the Pokemon. Catch all the Pokemon and get their research level to level 10. Or catch all the Pokemon and perfect their Dex research. Obviously, I'm on the last of the 3. Yeah. I only need 4 Pokemon from Gen 3. Well, 5. Rachi exists. Apparently. Ask my Pokedex, it wouldn't say so. Somebody tipped $1,000, I would take care of that Professor Oak Challenge ASAP. About that. I would also make sure that my bills are taken care of, which is much more important right now, but, you know. I could even use part of it to buy a Switch 2 and play Legends at, like, no better quality than what I am currently. Yeah, Switch 2 doesn't really work for any games that I own besides Scarlet, well, Violet. Specifically, I was going to say Scarlet and Violet, but I only have Violet. Nothing else got a performance patch. I don't own a ton of games for the Switch. It's primarily a Pokemon playing machine for me. What most Nintendo consoles have been for me, funnily enough. Yeah, ZA will be on the original Switch. And apparently you can buy a version of the game for the Switch that supposedly will be able to also be played on Switch 2. Like, it's going to work, but you can get it should work regardless, but it also comes with the Switch 2 upgrade pack or whatever, and supposedly, maybe. Launches until October, so we'll see what actually happens, but I think pre-orders have opened up. But yeah, ZA will be on Switch 1. Gen 10 will be on Switch 2 exclusively, most likely. I mean, maybe they would offer a Switch 1 version, but it's going to be intended to be played on Switch, for sure. I don't know why they would bother releasing it on Switch 1. Be like SV or PLA. Performance-wise, SV post-patch. Gameplay-wise, I mean, closer to PLA, but not exactly like it. I don't know. Own game. Hard to say, we don't have a ton of information to go off of. Well, I was looking for you, so I'll take that. In a city? Yeah? Do you know how big the body of water that's in Scarlet and Violet is? Like, do you know how big that fucking body of water actually is? Because, it makes the city look like child's play, honestly. Fine. Meryl comes out of this room and evolves and goes into the next room. What the hell? Albeit, I don't need... But yeah, actually, the thing is, Kiosk, right? Like, Scarlet and Violet run great now on the Switch too, because it's a competent enough console that actually has the power to just brute force its way through that game. The newer Pokemon games are not very well optimized. But, yeah, no, a single... If anything, the fact that Lumoy's city probably won't be that big, it's not going to be an issue. That means buying it. Well, yeah. On Switch 1, I mean, it'll be running at 30 FPS. It should be playable. There's no huge body, there's no large bodies of water that they have to, well then again, there's the canals, aren't there? Oh, shit. Well, there is something else to keep in mind. Scarlet and Violet went over so poorly that Nintendo took note of it. And not only does Nintendo care about, you know, its look, but also they own like a third of the Pokemon company. So odds are that'll have an effect on things at the minimum. Not the full effect that it should, but just how it is with Pokemon. Girl. Yeah. Well, the hope is that at least the games should be a bit better, but who knows. It takes a $500 DLC to make it run smooth. At least in theory, you shouldn't lose 10 minutes in the speedrun anymore from playing Violet because Miraidon on the Switch too. But, yeah. Needing to buy an entirely new console just to brute force the ability to play it at higher frame rates. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't need to be at 60 FPS, because I mean, like, Scarlet and Violet are now the first Pokemon games with the right hardware to be playable fully at 60 FPS since this game I am playing now. I've said this multiple times over the last however many weeks, but Emerald was the last Pokemon game to run fully at 60 FPS. Gen 4 didn't run 60 at all, it was only 30 FPS. Gen 5 was 60 FPS in the battles, but 30 FPS otherwise. And everything else since has been 30 FPS. Having 60 FPS was nice, I'm sure, but like it wasn't an absolute necessity. The problem, obviously, with Scarlet and Violet more is that you couldn't maintain 60 FPS, or 30 FPS rather, in certain areas. Looking at you, Casseroya Lake and Lagtree Thicket, and others, but those two specifically. Yeah, I can imagine that. They kind of went overboard with the number of spawns that spawn. Yeah. Much larger area. I mean, it makes the world feel more lively, but it definitely has a negative effect on things. Which reminds me, if I ever get a Switch 2 and I decide, I don't need my Switch 1 anymore, I need to hunt for Shiny Minior before I do that. That those spawns were happening in Switch 1 just out of bounds. Yeah, but you're still limited by the spawn cap, which is, well, normally 15 Pokemon. I mean, the performance is just, again, a lack of optimization. Oh yeah, I forgot to note down. That's still only 5 Pokemon. I think. Oh, no, it was 6, because Igglybuff I didn't note down either. Wow, I was doing real well at noting things down. I blame you guys for making me get into this conversation. Distracting me. Was there not a Claydol nearby as well? Heck yeah. Can I get the second encounter, please? Oh my... There are so many other Pokemon that could be here right now, but no, just keep fishing up the same one. I say so many others just because I don't know what's in the second slot. There's only one other Pokemon in the water. And it's Flaffy. Which I don't need right now. I need your pre-evolution. Not you. Besides, you don't evolve in this gen, so... Case either. I don't need any of the Hitmons. It really is, isn't it, Kiosk? I mean, it kinda dies, but also doesn't. It's just such a good counter to so many things. And it just can brute force. Tier 7... Hey! 7-star... era raids, there you go. Alright, Cam. I shall not. I rather appreciate it. So, I did have the ability to get information on Sneck. However, I did not have... Yes, you're here. Thank you, I know. I did not have information on it, and so... Yeah. There's still another room with water in it. Otherwise, it's all ground-based encounters. I already caught 4 Pokemon. Or is it 64? I don't even remember what all of them were, but I did catch them. Ekans I do not want to keep seeing pop up because it wastes time. So if you could just, you know, show me what I want to see, which is not another fucking Ekans. Doesn't always have Intimidate, at least. By the way, the 4 Pokemon that I don't have Dex info on, but still need, 5 Pokemon rather, all Gen 1 Pokemon except for Croconaw, which is just barely Gen 2, which is why yeah. They're not all Gen 1, but they're almost all Gen 1, but they're not. Something that very much shouldn't be anywhere near water is in the water. Good luck! I don't need any of the starters anymore except for Croconaw and Blastoise. I should just keep my mouth shut until I actually verify that things are the way I'm saying that they are. Things are this way, except actually they're that way. I had to come back for the water encounters here. Since I've already gotten 2 encounters, I might as well keep going through them. 2 more Pokemon on this floor. Not in the water. I wonder if they're going to give us any more information on ZA before Worlds. Or if they're just going to wait until Worlds to tell us more. Because if they're going to not wait, they're going to do one more thing before Worlds happens, which, what, like early August? Maybe even late July. They're going to have to do it soon. Everything that we've been accustomed to over the last however many years, with the exception of Legends, kind of gets thrown out the window now because, oh right, the game's releasing a month earlier now. Just like it did with X and Y's, funnily enough. Last games to be released in October were actually the games that introduced the region that the game... Oh. Makes sense. That this newest game is based on. I've already done this room. The one I came through originally that had the, Yeah, you double detecting asshole. What you get. The room with the Marill in it. Level 80. Cool. Hitmontop is a nuisance. Fuck off, Tia. Champ, I do not need. I might have already gotten everything that was in here, honestly, but can't be too sure. Yeah, that's on me. I went to type out Machamp and now I'm just screwing it up. I went to type out Machamp because I got that encounter and I took my hands off the controls as a result, and oops. Yeah, you're in the water. I did the wrong thing. Supposed to do this. Still the same damn thing. Also, it's kind of funny you got Umbreon in the other room. Don't need it. I do need Espeon, though. Oh good, that's right. This isn't the last room with water. The room back here also has water. Well, at least Steven's room doesn't have water. That's a Grimer. Which I don't need. Don't even need its evolution. But there it is. There are 2 other Pokemon in this water, believe it or not. I know it hasn't been that long, but still. I've been in this damn cave for the last 40 or so minutes. Slightly under. Actually, probably closer to 30. Because I started on 104. But still, I've been here for over 30 minutes, probably. And I'm still not done. Got these last 2 water encounters to do, and then I've got a full set of land and water encounters in the next room, and then land encounters in yet another room. That's different, at least. Wasting time! Then again, Moltres wastes time every single battle. At least it's not Intimidate bad, though. Pressure is one of the quicker abilities to activate. I have more Pokemon to get that I don't have direct info on, and then both of the ones that I don't have any info on are still unfound completely. That is a rat. Rat that is trying to swim with the fishes, at least, although I don't think there's any actual fishes there. Wonderful. The reason why I keep turning away from the water, by the way, is so that if my menu input doesn't go through and I hit A, it's not doing this, because then that requires me to let go of B and press it again, because I'm holding B all the time for hold the mash. Like right there, I would have tried to surf. Although clearly, my holding of B is not perfect according to the game. Oh, what the hell? Got the whole family here. Yeah, a bit. Low poke. Right, I've just done this as if it's 4 or 5 encounters on land. No, it's 6. 6. There's still 2 more encounters here. Yeah, I think I needed you at one point, but not anymore. Okay, well if I had moved on with only having seen 5 out of 6, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. Zubit. That was fast. That is not... Well, it's coming out of the water, Evil. Speaking of coming out of the water, what the fuck are you doing here? That almost makes too much sense. Electrike, I do not need. I don't think you should be in the water, considering you're part ground, but okay. Fishy got nothing for. Yeah. Very out of place fish. Speaking of out of place things that are usually found in the water. Well. Yes, it's a cell, not a seal. What the fuck? Maybe evil. There's another one. So thus far in the water has been a dead bug, and then Goldeen, seal, and Mantine. What? Again, they don't belong in this cave. But they would still be found in or at least around the water. Game, please. If I can find the 5th Pokemon, that'd be great. And of course, I've still yet to find a shiny doing this. I don't even know what the shiny rate is in this. If it's boosted at all, I think there's a shiny charm implemented, which I could get once I'm done with this. Probably won't get a shiny regardless, though, just because of the way things are. You know, won't get a shiny because I've already gotten Pokerus. All the fucking things. Far more likely to find a shiny than to get Pokerus, and yet. Cool. One more room to search. Right. Literally right there. No, I want to go back the other way. Oh look, an Igglybuff, isn't it wonderful to look at? Everyone's favorite, right? Give me a break. I'm not gonna battle Steven now, that's the last thing that will happen. Smurf, do not need. I haven't caught any Pokemon in a while. That's just how it goes. Very end of the game. It's gonna turn out that these last couple of rooms were worth searching. That's one of the things I came here for. See, I don't remember what I came here for, but I know that if I find it here, I knew it was here because I had Dex info on that. By the way, 369. Nice times, well, it doesn't work out evenly. Nice plus 300. And there are still 2 encounters in this room that I've yet to find. There is still 1 encounter that I've yet to find in this room. And it's also just about time for a break. If I could find that final encounter in this room before that happens, that'd be awesome, because I can just move on immediately. Or, you know, it can just be the same old shit every time. Alright, I'll give it one more try and then we're going to the break. It was worth it. I mean, I didn't get anything good out of it, but it was still worth it. 369, you can see it right there. Just over 15 hours to get that far. And AFK scene. Yeah, I'm just going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream that I run ads, besides the very beginning and end. Prevents pre-rolls for next hour, ensures the gameplay is completely ad-free, at the small cost of a few ads now, while nothing of importance is happening. When I get back, I'll continue on with trying to catch things. This could be the finale tonight, don't forget, however, we caught 5 Pokemon in the first hour. Yeah, don't expect it to happen. Oh, and, you know, still 5 Pokemon I don't know exactly where they are, and 2 that I have no information on whatsoever. So, that also does not help. Those last 2 Pokemon, it's basically just going to be go to new place, find encounters, battle trainers, and hope to get information, or just find it in the wild. So, probably not finishing this tonight, but I don't know when I will at this rate. And I need to get working on that other Pokemon thing, because that is going to take quite a while. Why did I commit to playing all 31 games that I own? That was a terrible idea. Oh right, because I need money. Badly. Still do, actually, if anybody wants to fill up that bills thing down in the bottom left. Anyway, BRB. Alrighty, I am back, and let's just get back into it, shall we? Question is, where do I go now? Because I'm done here. Yeah, Steven's just in the other side of the room, but again, come back for him later. See if he learned where the Space Center is. Blastoise, where are you? There were a few spots I needed to visit. Yeah, okay. I should probably just do the cave real quick, quote unquote. Because that's 6 encounter slots, which isn't super fast, but not terrible. Oh, Diamond Pearl Platinum music. You're only mildly out of place. Oh yes, the Clefairy that's flipping you off twice. Love it. Fuck. Not something I need. I promise you, I was holding down B the entire time. I did not let pressure off of it at all. Don't tell the game that. Or do, so it stops thinking that I'm not putting it down. 4 encounters found, 2 to go. I don't know why people feel the need to use newer generations. Like, you know, obviously, if you got newer generation Pokemon in the game, then yeah, maybe you want them to be consistent, I guess. Especially if you're stealing sprites from, like, Gen 4. I don't know. Obviously, this is not using Gen 3 sprites. Feels a bit odd. Bike, sire. Don't need that. But at least I know that I've gotten everything from there, right? No longer have to worry about clearing that out. Gonna run for the moment. Pokédex. The fact that this has the same music. No. Okay. In that case, I am going to need the bike. The mock bike, sure, but... oh, what the hell. Oh, you're here as well. God damn it. Trying to do like 3 different things at once. Okay. So there are 8 maps for this place. That's 48 encounters. Just have to make sure that I visit all of the different rooms, and we'll be good here. Microphone noises. Just trying to point the microphone a little bit more directly at me, instead of away from me like it was. Helps with you being able to hear me, you know? There are 2 more Pokemon in here. How many times have I said that during this? Not just this week, the entirety of playing this. Probably a fair bit. Marshtomp. I don't need that, but that's something different at least. Still not the 6th Pokemon, though. With there being 48 encounter slots here, I really hope that I find at least some of the things that I need. I don't need you anymore. Go away. Crying out loud. That was the last new thing I found, or last thing that I needed that I found in Meteor Falls, don't forget. So for it to have been not only a recurring encounter here because it's in the encounter pool, but also the very first thing I found upon walking in here. What a nuisance. Yes, you're here, thank you. The 6 Pokemon in this room, and I'm not referring to my Moltres. It would kind of be funny if it was a Moltres, though. But you would be able to tell right away because it has different music. Speaking of different music, if I hear different music that I don't recognize, there's a good chance it's Jirachi. Which would be nice. It would also be nice to seeing the 6th damn slot in this room. My Medicham, Coughing, Slacketh, Marshtomp, and... that's just a mime again. Game is being real rude right now. Really, game? Come on. There are 7 other rooms in this place that I need to check. This is the first. RNG can be a right old bitch sometimes. Yeah, here's something that was kind of funny. You know, when I went on a break, I noticed, oh, I've got 2 pings in Discord. The hell could that be? I glance at Discord and, oh, it's my test server. Right! Because Ethan decided to gigantify emotes twice. I forgot that that sends a message in my test server. Because that is in the message data, you can track that. Gigantify emotes and the message specs or whatever the hell it's called. Whatever it's actually called. On-screen celebration, I don't have a lot of data to work with in the first place, but I don't think there's a way to notice them. Granted, if I didn't have mine set to 10,000 bits, maybe I could find out through, you know, that way. But alas, I have it set to 10,000 bits. And nobody's used it, surprise, surprise. What do you mean people don't want to spend $100 on something that only lasts like 30 seconds and is never to be seen again? Does it even last 30 seconds? It's not very long. This is incredible. Like, there is a 6th Pokemon here. There has to be, because it's a cave. I'm tempted to look at the spoiler log and just see what it is, because this is genuinely getting ridiculous. How long have I been in this one room looking for the 6th encounter? If it was another couple of minutes, I probably will do that, but... just the way RNG is. It's being rude, see? Wait a little bit longer. Whoops. Not yet. Unknown? Don't need that. None of these are things that I need. I recognize that. Wasn't one of the villains in one of these games planned to turn off the sun? I mean, Giovanni just wants to take over. Kakuna and Beedrill in the same room? Really? Let me just... I'll expand on that thought in a moment. Yeah, so let me just check. Yeah, okay. How many rooms? Yes, please. What is a Cleffa? Where do these different places go? I don't even remember. So Giovanni was, well, Team Rocket. Just wanted to take over. So that's Gen 1 and 2. I can understand that, Kiosk. Hey! Something I had Dex info on, but... No. Gen 3? Expand the land or expand the sea. Gen 4... wanted to create a new universe, I guess? Giovanni's just what Billionaire does anyway. I mean, yeah. Gen 5, back to just control. Gen 6, murder anybody who's not beautiful? I guess? Team Flare is fucked up. Lysander just... get a better reason, dude. Gen 7... just wants to help the Pokémon or something, I don't know. Although Gen 7, it's not taking out the sun so much as... Necrozma steals the light from Alola in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So it's not destroying the sun, but it is blotting it out, essentially, over the region. Yeah, it's a reason, Kiosk, that's for sure. Gen 8 need to secure power for like 1,000 years in the future because Chairman Rose is a fucking idiot. And then Gen 9... Team Skull Kiosk, and no, it wasn't them. Necrozma was a side effect of trying to do things. It wasn't intended. It was very much not the intention. Yeah, there's not really an evil team, per se, in Gen 9. I mean, it's Team Star, obviously. Just like it was Team Skull in Gen 7. Team Necrozma. Sure. But yeah, at least in the video games, there's never really been anybody aiming to remove the light. Destroy or block the sunlight. Whatever. There are 2 other encounters, game! Come on! Keep fucking doing this. Yeah, the reasoning behind what happens for the quote-unquote evil team in Gen 7 is actually, I mean, the way things go is, at least in the originals, kind of disturbing, is one way to put it. But yeah, if anything, the intention was not to let Necrozma loose, it was to cure it and use it for whatever purpose, but it broke loose into a fit of rage and it stole the sun from Alola. Luffa does look small. Hello, bot. Can I get the other encounter that I haven't seen yet, please? Yeah, for playing with gods. I don't know that Necrozma is a god, it's just a very powerful Pokemon. Not like it's Arceus or something. Or any of the other major legendaries in Sinnoh/Hisui. It's going to take me the rest of the stream just to get through this area, and it's not going to have all the fucking Pokemon, even. Emphasis on the fucking, because I don't know why. This is a universe where a mouse can power a town. Yeah, you're not wrong. .370 of 386 caught. Still one encounter to find in this room. Keep in mind, I'm essentially on room 3 of 9 for this hour. We're almost 30 minutes into this hour. It's one of them, but it's kind of like the third secret legendary, if you will. Although I guess technically it is on the box art. For Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But like, you know, you have the main duo of Sigaleo and Lunala. But then there's that third Pokemon, like how Rayquaza was to Kyogre Groudon, and Giratina was to Dialga Palkia, and Hiram was to Reshiram Zekrom. Zygarde to Xerneas and Beltal. How the hell do you pronounce that? I don't even know. Get what you get from me. So it's not the legendary. Hell, it kind of just comes into existence all of a sudden in the original pair. Just there. Oh yeah, we saw something shooting across the sky. It might have landed in 10 Cent Hill? That's the name of the place, right? Go there and... oh yeah, there's just a Necrozma there. Cool. Just in the grass, too. It's not even like it's in the overworld. What move are you doing for the L transition? Sweet Scent. Forces an encounter. So it saves a lot of time, because I can just start A, and guaranteed encounter. And the animation's actually been cut down slightly in this version, just to get you into battle that little bit faster. Still waiting on that final Pokemon. Luffa, Minun, Lantern, Nosepass, Tailo, and Minun, which I already said. Again, we're in a cave, so you know that there's another Pokemon. I said Nosepass. Do I need to just look at the log and see what's here? For no other reason, so then I can just move on if I don't need it, which I probably don't. I feel like I've been doing this for the last minute or the last 10 minutes in this room. And the game is just refusing to show me what I want to see. Could do it at any time here. And yet it keeps deciding to show me the same 5 things. Over and over and over and over again. When it could show me, like, one of the things that I already need. Aren't they though, Callie? It slows right down at the end. Especially when RNG decides to fuck you in the ass with a cactus. Alright, I'm looking at the fucking log. This is ridiculous. Magma hideout. Cascoon. Cascoon is the last encounter slot. RNG replaced the lube with shattered glass. I mean, it wasn't using lube, period, because, I mean, does it even matter? Does it make a difference? Probably not. Besides, it's a cactus. Does it really need the shattered glass? I mean, it would make it worse. Fitting. Lemon juice then? Oh, please stop. Oh look, there it is! I wasn't lying, it is here. Oh, you already checked? You're leaving now? Here, let me just show it to you anyway. For once, you can't make it worse. Yeah, that's a good thing. What is in here? Yeah, okay, it's just this. Let's just get this out of the way. Yeah. You sure did, Kelly. Wait, I needed Hound Hour. Didn't I see it somewhere? Why didn't I catch it? Unless I just didn't mark it off. Possibility. Where did I see it? Alright, just go like this. Let's shuckle. In an earlier room. Okay. Alright, Granite Cave is the other place I wanted to visit. I try and catch it then? Was I just not paying attention? It only came up like once? Odd. Right, I was gonna backtrack a little bit, but I forgot I went into this room. Alright, if I could get the 6 encounter soon for this room, please. Unlike the last room, that'd be great. Literally didn't get it until I was leaving. Play mashing A game. Holding B, but mashing A. Very good at pressing start multiple times and occasionally just pressing it one too many times and closing the menu on myself. Yen, could you be like a Mankey or a Yenma or a Jirachi, please? Or, you know, just be a Nidoking, which I've already seen here. It would be so much faster if I just could go to a place and get all the encounters relatively quickly. Like, within 4 or 5 minutes. Instead of spending 10 plus minutes on some rooms simply because... No, you can only see 5 of the 6. It would make this so much more bearable. But unfortunately, that's not how luck works. That's not how RNG works. Not like you just encounter all the Pokemon sequentially, just one after the other. No, no. We get to see Pokemon 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1, so on and so forth. I'm holding B! I'm not pressing it! God damn it, game. First Mason. What do they mean? Is that the quote? I don't know. It's been a while since I played that game. Ancient meme at this point? Don't say that. Because it is doesn't mean you need to point it out. That would be a wild game to stream. Yeah, I could. Wait, which one was that? I'm forgetting exactly which game it is because I played a few Call of Duties. I don't know. You'd think I'd know, but it's been so long. For fuck's sake, game. First Black Ops? I mean, maybe. I was definitely thinking it wasn't Modern Warfare 2, which is the only one I've played besides the two Blops games, I think, the first two. Played a demo for World at War on my PS3 a number of times. And the demo for Modern Warfare 2. Found so many different ways to sneak through that base. What happens when you have a console but you don't have, because you're a kid, you don't have the money to go buying tons of games and your parents won't give you games, especially not games like that. Gotta get by with the little bit that you got. To be clear, I did have a number of games for my PS3 and I still do to this day. You know how it is. I don't know that I own Blops 1 or 2 on PC, though. I think I only own Modern Warfare 2, so I'd have to load up the PS3 for either of the Blops games, and that's all I own. Actually, what? Oh, because I've got zombies. Yeah, I've got Blops 2 on PC. I've got zombies. And that's its own standalone game for whatever reason. Yeah, but like, I was thinking specifically of the Blops 2 zombies maps kiosk. Wait, what? Call of Duty World War II, is that like a free game or something? I'm confused. Why do I have it? Yeah, Blops 2 and Modern Warfare 2, the 2009 version. World War II, WW2. Oh, it's actually written out. Obviously. Well, I mean, you could spell it out. Yeah, I was born on the 1st of January 2005, definitely. State 2017. Yeah, why is it in my Steam library, though? It has a... Yeah, 2017 apparently release. It's $60. It came out in 2017, so it probably shouldn't be $60, but it's $60. Or you can get the digital deluxe version for $100. It's rated fairly positively. Game. I must have gotten it for free or something. I never would have bought it. Yeah, I own Blops 2 and Modern Warfare 2 on PC. I would only need to play Blops 1 on PS3. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to look at, though. If this would stop scrolling in a stupid way. Zombies requires 5.6 gigabytes of space. Wait, this game wasn't designed to support controllers? What the fuck? I mean, I wouldn't want to use controllers, but how is it not? Call of Duty game. Anyway, last played 2020. I'm surprised I played it that recently. Oh look! The other thing that's here finally showed up. What a waste of time. Oh my god, it's been that long already? Holy shit. So much time was wasted. Apparently there's a why not here. I've got all the DLCs for Blops 2 on PC. God damn it. All the Zombies DLCs. Oh no, not a Shedinja. Bye. Alright, give me a break. Yeah, clearly don't have it. I don't know why I didn't catch it earlier, but I didn't. Anyway, there you go, 371. 15 Pokemon to go, and I don't know where 7 of them are. Granted, I can get information on 5 of those. Not great. Oh, fuck off. I hate the why nots in this room. I'm gonna run out of PP at some point. And yes, I have to kill it because Shadow Tag. Alright, well that works. Hitmontop, which worked a lot better in the earlier gens, and then they moved to 3D, and oh, it's just always on its feet now. Huh? Hey, that's what I came here for, one of the things. Two more Pokemon in this room. Boy, how many times have I said that? How many times have I said that just tonight that I've, you know, asked that I've said that? I've already got Metapod, though that was 5 out of 6. wouldn't make it that fast, would you, game? You wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be that nice. Even after fucking me in the ass for 2 straight rooms. Seriously, I spent over 20 minutes on 2 different rooms. That's ridiculous. Actually, I think it was closer to a half an hour. That can be nice. Yeah, well, we already talked about why it's not guess, so gosh. Almost been a full hour and I've managed to get through how many rooms in here? Not quite 5? Plus, Fiery Path. So almost 6 rooms. I mean, to be fair, that's how many rooms I cleared in the first hour. However, there were no water encounters here. And this room is just torturous, because not only am I not seeing the last Pokemon, but one of the Pokemon here is Wynot, which has Shadow Tag. No other way out of the battle. If there is, it's not a way that I have access to, currently. Eventually got it to stop thinking that I was pressing B there. So Kakuna and Beedrill were in an earlier room, and then Metapod is here. Is the next Pokemon in this room, the last Pokemon, going to be a Butterfree? What about Caterpie and Weedle? Oh, please. There is a 6th Pokemon, but we're never gonna see it at this rate, because that's just how it's been going as of late, except there you go. I need that. But I had Dex info, so I knew that was here. And if I'm remembering correctly, I just remembered this. I believe Espeon is only found in Granite Cave. Fucking Intimidate. That's gonna be a great thing to deal with this room. How is there nothing here? Game, please! That's not even the tile in front of the damn doorway. Alright, one more encounter. Hopefully it's not a Mawile, which means it will be. I recognize that. Fucking Deoxys. Well, it wasn't a Mawile at least. 373, I concur. I wish it was higher. Anyway. I'm going to take a short break. Take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream that I run ads, besides the very beginning and end. Prevents pre-rolls for next hour, blah 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 blah. Ad-free gameplay. Ads right now while nothing is happening. When I get back, we'll continue with Magma Hideout. There's only the last two Pokemon in that room. Last two. So it'll take 20 more minutes for that, and then the last two rooms beyond that. And then we can move on to Granite Cave, where we'll end the night probably not done with it. And that's ignoring the Rock Smash encounters that'll be there. Because yeah, there's some Rock Smash rocks in Granite Cave. Great, isn't it? Anyway, Garby. Alrighty, I am back. Let's start this last hour of suffering tonight. And, yeah, sure, let's save again. Why not? Oops. Start. I hadn't seen before the break. But now this last encounter is gonna take the next 10 minutes, because that's been the trend with tonight. Especially here in Magma Hideout. Anyway. Good enough. Are there any more Pokemon here? Maybe. I've still got 6 Pokemon, well, one of which I know is not here, but 5 Pokemon that I have information on. There's always the chance that they were here. The annoying part is that in all the encounters here and Meteor Falls, I haven't found either of the 2 Pokemon I don't have information on, and just here in the Magma Hideout, I haven't found any of the Pokemon that I can get information on, but don't have information on currently. I need your evolution, not you! Next evolution, not the final one. God damn it. 7 Pokemon I want to see in particular, much more than the others, and haven't shown up. Keep in mind that number started out as 10 at the beginning of the stream, a little over 2 hours ago now. So that number's only come down by 3. Oh, this is going to suck. They're just going to be on some random route somewhere, is the issue. And as Espeon has made obvious, there's always the chance that one of those Pokemon is, like, exclusively available in one location. Maybe not through only one method, but one location. Because Espeon apparently is only in Granite Cave. Flareon is right here. Got encounters 4 and 5 really quickly, and then we're just stalled out waiting for 6 to appear again. What a surprise. Alright, last room of Magma Hideout. What repeats will we see here? Oh good, it's Fortress again. I already seen you tonight. I've seen a few of them tonight. Real? Of course, the question at this point is, which X do I finish first? Kanto, where I still have 5 Pokemon to catch. Johto, where I still have 5 Pokemon to catch. Or Hoenn, where I still have 3 Pokemon to catch. You'd logically think Hoenn, but the problem is both Johto and Hoenn have 1 Pokemon that I haven't found in the slightest. Versus Kanto has 4 Pokemon that I haven't seen but can get info on, and Johto has 1. Hoenn has none of those, though. It's, yeah. Surskit and Slacking, which I have info on, and Jirachi, which I don't! So I can get at least 2 of those in theory by the end of the stream. I say in theory because of shit like this. But Jirachi is anyone's guess where it is. I could cheat and just look up where it is and done with it, but that's not in the spirit of doing a catch-em-all. Granted, I've technically cheated already. It's not as though I didn't see what was in the room, it was just after I'd already looked it up and decided that, yeah, no, this isn't worth wasting more time on because it took over 10 minutes. And then the next room was basically the same thing, except I didn't cheat because I got distracted by all that talk about Call of Duty. Maybe I can toy around with that idea more after I'm done with Satisfactory 1.1. If I ever get to it. I need to stream on more nights. The problem is I don't want to stream every night of the week, or during the day either. I like having time to myself, plus 5M dev, plus other things. But I need to do more in order to get more accomplished. The problem. Alright, into Granite Cave, which has 3 floors. 4 rooms. And at least one of them has Rock Smash. Actually 5 rooms, isn't it? Yeah. Well, you might think it's 6 rooms, but it's 2 of the rooms are on the same map. It's not Oris layout, that's for sure. Actually, no, there's only 4 rooms. I forgot. I got that extra space is with basement floor 2. I can go back there. Do you know it? Yes. Glitchy UI. Here, just do another encounter. I needed that. Yay! That's one I didn't have info on, but could have gotten info on because obviously I have its pre-evolutions. Okay, no rock smash encounters on this floor. Don't think there's any on the upper floor either. That's actually great, because it means that I don't have to go... Like, the placement of things means that I don't have to go up the slope and deal with those rooms, because they're all on the same map as this, even the lower floor is. Which is fantastic. It saves me time. Unfortunately, Rock Smash does not save me time, and I probably will have to do it. Five out of 6. But I already got something out of this, and I know that there's at least one more Pokemon here that I need. Are you seeing Curlia? Yeah, I got nothing more to say, honestly. In case that's somehow not obvious. I mean, what do you expect from me? No, I don't talk much. If you don't, why are you new here? Hi, I'm Arpo, I don't talk much. I'm getting tired of not seeing the Pokemon that I want. The worst part about doing this stuff, because, like, I know that there's a 6 Pokemon here, and I know that there are other Pokemon in here that I need, but I'll never know without looking up what it is, what that final Pokemon is until, you know, I find it. If I just cheat and look at the log, then that's a different story, but until I do that, which I'm not planning on, yeah, it's never-ending annoyance of repeatedly mashing the same keys to get encounters and just hoping for the best. All to ultimately get a Pokemon that I don't actually need. I meant a new encounter that I hadn't yet seen on this floor, but I still don't need. Game, not one of the ones that I've already seen. No, that's fine. Just keep showing me Linoon. I know it's here, but it's Linoon, isn't it? Because lines. Either way. Yeah, I caught that for the first time in this room. Thank you, game. No, I'm not annoyed. You're annoyed. Of course, you know, I'm unlikely to find a shiny, but the worst part is that... Oh, please. I can't even get Pokerus anymore, because all of my Pokemon have already had Pokerus. All the Pokemon in the party, at least. So even if I encountered another Pokemon that had Pokerus, I can't get it. I've already had it. Not how that works. So, like, literally, if I don't get a shiny, then this is all just nothing. Or nothing. A waste of time. When it ultimately ends up being a repeat from the 6th encounter. I should honestly just implement a rule of if it takes more than 5 minutes to get, or at least if it takes more than 10 minutes to get all the encounters, then just look up what it is and move on if you don't need it. Is that cheating? Yes. Do I care at this stage? Not that much. Especially when I keep finding Trace Curlias that waste time. He says, as he's used a pressure Moltres the entire time. Curlia, Vileplume, Wooper, Bagon, Linoon, Linoon, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and Wooper. That's Pokemon I already listed. As is that. Seriously, what happens first? I complete the dex or I get a shiny? At this rate, either is possible. Very tempting just to look at the document. The log of what changed. I pulled it up, but I can't actually see the encounter tables for this area right now. I'd need to scroll the window, which is very easy to do. Gonna slowly scroll it one click at a time every encounter. I currently see Shoal Cave at the top of the list. And by top, I mean top of what's on my screen. Because I was actually at the bottom of the list. That's where Magma Hideout was. I still got the Cascoon visible. Oh, there's Meteor Falls! Cascoon and Bayonet were in Meteor Falls? Why, yes they were! All Meteor Falls at the top right now. All of which I already know. I can actually look at that freely and just, yep, Macargo, Ekans, Primeape, yeah, that's all there. Azumarill, Sunflora. Yeah, that's where I got the Sunflora, actually. Champ, Raticate, Mightyena. Raticate was in Counter Slot 2, and yet it was the last one I found there? Really? I'm still scrolling up one tick per encounter. Still got over 100 encounter sets to scroll through, though, is the problem. No, there's nearly 200 of them. Maybe I'll do 2 scrolls, so it takes a little bit less time. Or, you know, the game could just show me the final slot in the room. That would save even more time. Or Cavern, huh? Fucking Silcoon. I was waiting on Cascoon in the Magma Hideout, and I'm waiting on Silcoon here. Three. Seven. 7 Rock Smash Rocks, 5 encounters. Need that. There's so many Pokemon that I need and I just don't have. Not finding. Where the hell are all of them? Like, I've hit most of the major hubs and I've not found them. Why? And this is why you use Sweets Hunt. It can take so long sometimes to get an encounter normally. Sometimes it's not too long, other times it doesn't work. Toad is not one that I need. No. Which leaves, guess what? 2 more encounters in this room. Plus Rock Smash. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. One more encounter. And I'm expecting to find Espeon here. There are 2 other rooms that I could be in if it's not in here, but it could also be Rock Smash. I mean, there's a very easy way to check and see if Espeon is here. That was Yanma. Okay, so supposedly it's the final encounter on this floor. We'll see if that's actually the case, though, or not. Rock Smash encounter. It's just recognizing that there are rocks to smash here. Or, you know, I can just get the same 5 Pokemon over and over and over again, like is typical. Especially, like, the same 1 Pokemon. I was just thinking, like, Shoal Cave is probably a room or a place that I want to visit, because there's, like, 4 to 6 rooms there. Except it's even worse, because 2 of the rooms can be flooded, but aren't always flooded, which means that there are water encounters in there, but only sometimes. Basically means that I need to cycle in and out of the room until I get it flooded. To get those on top of, you know, wanting it to not be flooded so I can get to the lower room. That's another decent-sized hub that I need to check. Probably won't be tonight at this rate. Oh, I hate that. You are not what I wanted to see. Alright. Start down the Rock Smash path. In theory, I think it should be an encounter 100% of the time. In reality, I don't think it is. Remembering things. Also, hi Ferret, bye Ferret. You know, in theory, I could see all 5 Pokemon in the 7 rocks. Ferret's trying to make sure that I don't. Look, Ferret, please. Not right now. Wow. 4 Ferrets from Rock Smash. And there's a no encounter. Double no encounter. you understand why I don't like Rock Smash. Of course, you might be thinking, well, you've only encountered 2 Pokemon, so obviously there's not more Pokemon here. No. There is. Thank you for proving my point, Espeon. Again, I had the Pokédex beep while I was in this room, which means that it's here. And since it wasn't in the normal spawns, that means it's in the Rock Smash spawns. Great. Great. Are you kidding me, game? That was 3 no encounters in a row. Four. I don't know which way is faster to get to the ladder. It doesn't matter when I'm getting encounters, though. Hope that it's something with Trace. Also, Ralt's on the bottom 4, Curlia on the 2nd floor. Sure, you show up that quickly upon entering the room, but not when I'm looking for you. Give me a break. Not another Ralts. Didn't Trace. Look at me. Okay, back to the first encounter I found. I wasn't actually expecting to move up, but another miss. This is worse than fishing in some ways. At least with fishing, if I miss an encounter, it's on me. This is just pure RNG. Granted, the whole only seeing 3 of the 5 encounters is great. Not actually the movement I was going for, though. I should probably check just to be sure that it's 5 encounters and not 3. But I'm pretty damn sure it's 5. Yeah, no, it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. Hey guys, did you know that Lotad's in this room? Two encounters still. Okay, that's 1 encounter. Really? Game. Thank you. Just see the final encounter, that'd be great. Oh, okay. Good. I mean, it's nothing I need, but at least I'm done here. And I get the last 2 rooms done in the last 15 minutes. Guarantee. Sudden gym music. Can't be the music that I want to hear, though. Don't ask me what music that is. I don't know. I haven't encountered Jirachi, so I don't know what music it has. It would have no music, but the Oxus has music, so probably it does as well. If I ever do one of these in Gen 3 again, which I probably won't, but if I do, I need a tracker to actually keep track of where all the encounters are, like I have for Crystal. But if I ever do one of these again, it'll probably be in Crystal, because it's just so much easier to manage only 251 Pokemon. Plus again, I have the tracker, which makes it easier. Speaking of easier game, you could make it a lot easier on me if you just... I don't know. Let me see the final slot and not Raikou? Raikou? Whatever. I want to hear the encounter music of a Pokemon I've not heard before as encounter music. I.e. Jirachi. If, by some chance, if I end up getting out of here before the top of the hour, fucking Raikou, I'm going to Shoal Cave, because that's another decent-sized hub, like I already said. I'm gonna put my eggs in that basket. Kangaskhan. Alright. Are there any encounters in here? I don't even know. Would think so. There are. Oh, fuck off. You were up here too? I mean, that makes sense. The odds of you being only on Rock Smash encounters is pretty low. Does mean I could have skipped the Rock Smash encounters, though. Mildly frustrating. But again, I don't know that until I check. Granted, I could have just skipped the rock smashing encounters initially and gone back to it. Cool, I need that. And I didn't have direct info on it. So I'd still rather get Mankey. Because Mankey is the last Pokemon I need to breed for. So if I can get Mankey, Yanma, and Jirachi, then it's literally just look at the Pokedex or evolve a Pokemon to skip that. To then look at the Pokedex, rather. I know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the leap is definitely in this room, isn't it? It sure is in this room. I don't know what a fossil Pokemon, 2 fossil Pokemon are doing in this cave, but they're supposed to be cave paintings, not fossils. Although, honestly, like, well, I guess it kind of makes sense. Just wondering, like, why were the Draconoids present here? But why wouldn't they be? I imagine the Draconoids were the ones that supposedly painting in Oris, since there's obviously nothing here that we can see. Golbat and one other Pokemon. It sure would be. Oh wait, no. This was the last Pokemon. We're at 376. 10 to go. 5 Pokemon that I don't have information on right this second. 2 of which I can't get information on easily. Or, you know, without just searching. That's another Golbat, mind you. And the other 5 Pokemon are in the Dex already. Seen, not registered. So close. 10 to go, which means I got over half of the Pokemon that I needed at the start, from the start of the stream. But also, there's still 10 more Pokemon to go. Seriously, game, please, just give me something that I haven't seen yet. In this room, it doesn't even have to be something I haven't seen, period. Just let me be done with this cave. Many times have I gotten stuck on floors of caves or such just because you don't want to cooperate. Please don't make this another one. Game, please. Thank you. Alright, we're done here. I'm gonna try biking out in the hopes that I don't get too many encounters. Because using an escape rope from there just feels silly. Hey, you. Got anything interesting for me? Got any of that information that could be useful? Unlikely, but there's still 5 Pokemon I don't have info on. Do not waste my limited amount of PP. On multiple levels. Trainers with 1 Pokemon. How wonderful. Oh, it's gonna be 2 single battles. Wait, I needed info on Venomoth. It's not the one that I, like, don't have any way of getting info on, but I still needed info on it. So I'll take that. Oh look, a Luigi. I've already got that. I could have slipped out without actually getting into another battle. Not that I needed the item. Ariados, not helpful. Should have another Pokemon unless it was gonna be a 3v whatever I had. Yeah, 2 more and it's a Haunter. I think I've gotten lost on 125. I didn't really want to do that, but sure. Yeah, it's over here. Your pre-evolution is what I need, but I've already got information on it, so it doesn't matter. Intimidate actually does have an effect because I'm using Struggle at the moment. Not another Politoed. How would you not die? Fuck off, Veronica. I don't care if you're a doctor. I want to talk to you. Like, I'm basically just delaying so I don't start encounters in a new room. Rude. Really? Nice crit. Good. But we shall end there. 376 out of 386. How much longer is left in this? I don't know. But there should at least be something here. One of the last major hubs, after all. Anyway. So, yeah. That's it for tonight. Next stream is going to be on Friday, of course. But it's not going to be the usual Friday night racing. Instead, it's going to be... I really need to fix that at some point. Instead, it's going to be GTA 5. And Saturday will be more GTA 5, probably. People actually decide to show up, because not as many people have been showing up in the last month or so. But, yeah, EJ will be joining us Friday night, so I'm not concerned about attendance that night. Plus, you know, we announce ahead of schedule that, hey, this is what we're going to be doing in place of FNR, so people have no excuse for not knowing. But yeah, GTA racing on 5M, of course, this Friday night. And then, hopefully, yay, maybe Saturday night? I don't know. Yeah, I get that, Callie. Summer. Well, it's not summer. Come back in a few days. But it's effectively summer. Most people are on summer break at this point. So, most people in school, that is, are on summer break at this point. So, yeah. People are traveling, doing other shit. But at the same time, summer is when you expect to actually see people around because they have more free time. Yeah, I don't know. After the last few years, you never know. Anyway, that's the plan at least, is to have racing both Friday and Saturday night. So it's just a matter of how many people show up. And I hope people show up because, you know, I keep putting a lot of time and effort into stuff for that server, and so it's really disappointing when, you know, like, only a little over half a dozen people show up. Gotta plug it more during EJ's stream. Yeah. Yeah. Well, even the people that know about it don't always show up is the problem. Like, there were a few people who were racing with us at the start of the year who are no longer showing up. So, yeah. Not like they don't know that it's happening, they should know. And yeah, okay, people's schedules change, but still. Oh well, doesn't matter. Point is, Friday night, GTA racing with EJ, so we'll have at least somewhat of a crowd. So yeah, that's exciting. And of course, all the new update cars are already on the server. You're welcome. Spent a fair few hours yesterday making sure that all of that was good and ready to go. I don't get paid enough for this shit. I get paid? No, that's the point. That I can't go asking for payment, because... yeah. Anyway. It's a lot of work to make sure it all works. Which is why I want people to show up so we can actually enjoy it and justify all the time and effort, basically. Regardless. Yeah, I don't know. You want to watch some ads? If you're not a sub, you can watch some ads on the way out if you want. If you don't want to, then leave. You're not going to miss anything. It's the end of the stream. Why are you even still here? I mean, I appreciate you still being here. Kirad says a subscriber. I appreciate you always sticking around until I shut up, at least. You know, that much is appreciated. If you don't want to stick around for the ads, then that's fine. Subs shouldn't see ads, nor should Twitch Turbo users. Emphasis on shouldn't. You know how Twitch can be sometimes. But yeah, if you're neither of those things, if you're just a regular viewer, then well, I appreciate you sticking around for ads, but if you don't want to, then you don't have to. Anyway, make up your own mind on that. That's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next bucket. Wait, no. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Later.